Okay, good morning, y'all. I know this video is not starting out as usual. I'm not going to be on camera today. If you watched my last video, my husband and I went and did some yard work for my mom, and unfortunately, I got into poison ivy, and there's just a little bit of it. It's mostly on my neck. It's just everywhere. I'm miserable, and I wasn't even gonna post today, but I have some very sad stuff going on. So let's go feed Pickles first, because I hear her, and we'll take a shot at the sunflowers they made it through the night. We were under a tornado warning last night, and I know for a lot of people this is nothing new. Y'all go through it all the time, but here in South Louisiana, we don't get them that often. Usually, you know, we'll get like straight line winds and strong storms, but not tornadoes. And a tornado didn't come through right where I live, but it was close, and we did have some damage. So that's what I'm on here today to show. Pardon all the metal over here on the side of the yard. That was a project waiting to be done. And I don't want to come on here seeming like I'm complaining. I'm not. I feel blessed that the house is fine. I was just devastated over, truthfully, I haven't even looked at the big part of the garden yet. It's the corn that I saw. So let's go say good morning to Pickles. Good morning, sweet girl. We did come out here and check on her last night. I know. You gotta let me get my hand in there. I don't wanna go get muddy. Pickles, let me move your Pickles, darling. Hang on. Hang on, and I'm gonna feed you. Oh, you're gonna dump it everywhere. Let go. Good morning, Pickles girl. So Pickles made it out just fine. She's hungry, and we're very thankful for that. And like I said, I'm not trying to come off being dramatic. I've just been down with this poison ivy, and this is my first time looking at the main garden. Let's go in and see what it looks like. The girls are fine, except that after I finish this, look, can you tell the roof of it's just bowed in with water. I gotta get that off of there. And I think it might rain some more today. One of my dahlias is trying to come out. Let's see. This should be giant, but it's about half the size of my hand, but it has not opened all the way yet. But let's walk in the big garden and see what we're looking at. Oh my goodness. I see a few of my pepper plants are down right here in the front. I'm gonna have to go get some string and tie these up this morning. Actually, all my pepper plants are kind of leaning. My tomato plants, I did come out and clip them up, so they all look pretty good. My beans are kind of laying down. I don't know what to do about them. I just replanted a whole bunch of beans that I don't know what it is with my garden this year. A lot of my beans didn't come up, my bush beans. Most of my pole beans did pretty good. And this is my cucuza's getting big. And my cucumbers. I had to replant those too, but they seem to be doing well. I just need to come tie up some peppers. Let's take a quick look down here. These are scarlet runners. I kind of fell over some. Let's see if I can get them back attached. All my flowers coming off. And my squash. Does anybody know what's going on with my squash this year? Sorry, I'm not even in focus. I've been spraying for rust. Is that what that is? I don't know. None of it's looking very great. Maybe this just isn't going to be a good squash year for me. I had a really good year last year, but yeah. Well, this part of the garden is not as bad as I thought. I just need to clip up some sorry. I'm trying to look and talk at the same time. Apparently I can't do two things today. I was trying to see if I could see. I had some tomatoes growing the other day. I was trying to make sure they didn't fall off. It did get really windy here. I don't remember where I saw them at. Oh, there they are. Oh, nope, they're still on there. There's some here too. Well, all in all, like I said, I know that nothing happened to the house. Too bad. Water blew in my back door, but oh look. Somebody's hard at work this morning. That's a good sign. Always pleased to see the pollinators. He flew around front for us. Busy, busy. So, okay, well that's not too bad. I feel a little better seeing that. But let's go show you the worst of it. Also, this dahlia, this is my first year ever growing these. Obviously, I need to put a stick in that and stake it up. I hope that's just wind and not rain. I think it is. I got this hydrangea for Mother's Day. It changes colors. It starts out green and it ends up like purple and blue, I believe. We'll see. We'll just have to keep an eye on it. But let me turn you off real quick and we'll walk over to the corn and I'll show you why I'm so upset. Oh, I could cry just looking at it. I don't know how to fix this. My corn was taller than my fence and all of my silks were out, tassels on top. I just told Denny, I said, oh, we're gonna be getting tons of corn in about a month. And every bit of it is laid over. Every bit of it. Some of it worse than others. And it's in a tight, when I get to the end, I'll show you. We made 3 rows in here and it's in a tight area. It's not a lot of room to get around in there. I don't even know. He couldn't even get in there with the tiller. I maybe could get some of it to stand up by hand, but it's got the deer netting pushed out so far because it's literally, it just fell over. Let me walk down this way. So I can get a better view. Yeah, all of my corn that used to be, try to back up a little bit. Oh, muddy. All of my corn that was taller than this fence The tassels were taller than this fence. It's on the ground. I am just devastated. And I know tornadoes have been horrible this year, and I know many, many people have lost their homes and people have lost their lives, and I don't mean to. This is obviously nothing like problems other people are dealing with. It was just a big disappointment. Had kind of a rough couple of weeks, and dealing with this poison ivy has not been fun. And I haven't been getting any sleep, and this was just kind of the last straw. So if any of you have any ideas on what I can do for this corn, if any of it is salvageable, if you've grown corn before. This is only my second year growing it, and last year we maybe got 50 ears of small corn. I didn't really tend it that great, but it was fun to grow, so this year we were all in on it. And it was going so good. Let me see if I can walk around and I'll show you the end. So, step back just a little bit. So those two T-posts on either side, that's maybe 12 feet. That's as wide as it is, and it's about 45 feet long. And all of it's laid over. I mean, you can tell which way the wind was blowing. And then I'm not going to show it because he would not be happy. But right here, where we're building the pole barn, we just built like a temporary shelter for some of his, well, for all of his stuff. And his toolbox is full of water. We thought we had that. I mean, it's undercover, but it wasn't enough for the amount of rain that we got last night and the wind. So there's nothing to do but what everybody has to do after a storm. Just get up and do what you can do. But sorry, today is not a happier video for me. I just wanted to show every gardener I know has successes and failures, and this is not a success today. But if anybody has any ideas, please let me know, and I will be back on Friday, and hopefully my poison ivy will be better, and I'll be back on camera. I won't be behind the camera. I hope you all have a blessed day. Stay safe, and thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you Friday.